Hi, I'm Catherine Hurst from Catherine Hurst Contemporary Crafts, and I'm going to teach you some knitting techniques today. I'm going to show you how to make the purl stitch. This is the other stitch besides the knit stitch in knitting. So to make the purl stitch, you're going to begin with your yarn in the front. You want your yarn to be the closest thing to you so that both needles are further away from you than the yarn. With the knit stitch, you insert from the left. This time, for the purl stitch, you're going to take your right hand needle and insert it right to left across the front of the first stitch in the row. So you're inserting that needle right to left, and the right needle this time should be closer to you than the left needle. So you've crossed them over, and you're going to take your yarn and wrap it in this direction over the top of just the right hand needle. Now for the purl stitch, when you pass your needle back through the stitch you've inserted into, you need to push the needle away from you to get that new loop onto the right hand needle. And then finally, you let the old loop come off. Okay, do it again. So we're inserting the needle from right to left across the front of the next stitch. Wrap the yarn over top in that direction of the right hand needle. You're going to push the right hand needle away from you while maintaining tension on the yarn to keep that new loop on the right hand needle, and the loop comes off the left needle. Again, from the right, wrap the yarn, push that needle away from you. You can see that new loop come through, and then take the old loop off the left hand needle. And again, insert from the right, wrap the yarn, push away from you, and take the old loop off. Insert, wrap, push away, and off. Most people find the purl stitch a little more difficult than the knit stitch when they first start knitting, but if you practice it, you'll get used to it. It becomes very easy. The purl stitch creates that horizontal bump underneath the loop on the needle, so it looks different from the knit stitch. It's more textured, and you have to do both the knit and purl stitch in order to make most stitch patterns in knitting. So you do that all the way to the end of the row, and that's what your purl stitch will look like. And that's how to make the purl stitch.